do not get on your professor's bad side. I'm telling you, do not. Literally, your professor could make or break your grade.
Sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Yasmin, also known as Shantae Navia on this YouTube channel. So I'm back again with a back to school video, and I'm so excited about this video because I'm in college. I'm a sophomore in college, and I feel like I'm pretty certified to give you guys some advice for my girlies that just graduated from high school. I know you guys are really nervous. You guys don't know what to expect in college. Some people might be going to community colleges before they go to university, but college period is still nerve-wracking. So I'm gonna talk about college advice, how to survive college do's and don'ts, and all of that. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so how I'm gonna be doing this video, I'm gonna be dividing this video into 7 different topics, and it's not in a particular order, it's just like random. All right, so the first topic is supplies for class. And the first don't is don't buy the textbook so quickly. Don't buy the textbook so early, because you might end up not even needing it. You know how many times I have bought a textbook and I ended up not even needing it? So y'all, please do not buy the textbook so quickly. Just wait it out a little bit. See if you really actually need it in the first semester, in the beginning of class, the first day of class, or what's it called? Because sometimes you can find the PDFs completely for free online for the whole entire textbook. So do not buy the textbook so early. Wait out your options. And don't bring so much school supplies to class. This is not high school, this is not middle school. You don't need a pencil case. Well, that's so funny I say this, because I bring a pencil case to class, even though I only use my iPad to take notes, which is so funny, so ironic. But yeah, you don't need all of that for class. Honestly, you only need the do's. Do bring a laptop. A laptop is your best friend, because everything basically is online. All the assignments, the PowerPoint, everything is online. You mostly come to class for the lectures and to ask questions and all of that. And do bring black pens and blue pens, because you always need something to write with. You never know. Do bring an iPad. You don't have to bring an iPad. Like, I just said that for the iPad girlies. Like, if you're not really a laptop girl, I love my iPad. I'm so happy I had bought it. I'm not really a laptop girly. I mostly like using my iPad to take notes and all of that. But for homework wise, I do use a laptop because it's just easier, because I don't have a keyboard for this yet. So yeah. And the last supply for class, well, this is just for your life in general. Planner. You need a planner to organize all your classes, organize your life, organize everything. Organize your events, your school events, your clubs, work. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, because once you overwhelm yourself, you're gonna feel like you can't do nothing. So So it's important to have a planner, so you guys can organize your whole entire life in the planner. Me, I use Notion. I love Notion. I'm gonna show you my Notion. It's really pretty. That's what I use to organize my life. Like, it's like a digital planner. I really love it. Because the paper planners didn't really work for me. I didn't really stay consistent with them and all that. That's why I had switched over to Notion, and it's so pretty. If you guys, let me know if you guys want a Notion tour. I'll definitely do that for you guys. All right, so those are all the do's for the school supplies. Do bring your laptop. It's really needed. That's your best friend. Bring pens, black pens preferably, and blue pens, notebooks if you like writing your notes, and paper. Instead, bring a notebook and a planner. The second topic, professors. Professors really make your college experience hell, or really make your college experience bad or good, because professors really make or break your grade. You can have a bad professor and do all the work, you study, you participate in class, but if that professor is just bad, like period, you might end up failing. Or if your professor does not like you, you might end up failing because of that. They might just fail you because they don't like you. It's sad, but that's the truth in college. Like, they could actually do that. My tip for you guys is to go on Rate My Professor before choosing your professors. And basically, Rate My Professor is basically a website that you can use to find specific professors in your school and see their ratings, if they're a good teacher or not, or how they run their class, and etc., etc. Don't get on your professor's bad side. Don't come to class late. Don't disrupt the class. It's college. If you're disrupting the class, they're not gonna care, because they're getting paid regardless. It's not college like everybody's like, I'll wait. The professors are not gonna do that in college. They're gonna keep teaching, they're gonna keep talking, and they're gonna talk over you. They don't care, because they're still getting paid and you're paying for your classes, so it doesn't make sense why you're disrupting the class. Why are you talking in class? If that class is 1K, why are you talking in class? You're not supposed to be talking in class. Do the do's. Okay, so do take that 8 a.m. class. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute.
What did he say?
Do take that 8 a.m. class if you find a great professor teaching it, because it's better to have an 8 a.m. class with a great professor rather than taking a 12 p.m. class with a bad professor. Okay, y'all? I'm telling you this because the professor is really the person that's gonna help you pass your classes. Do go to class on time, because professors love that. They love to see someone that's coming to their class early. It makes them feel like they're appreciated, they're respected. So come to class early. A good rule of thumb is 5 minutes early. 10 minutes early is like pushing it. That's way too early. But 5 minutes early, 3 minutes early, come to class early, because the professors really do like that. And lastly, do go to their office hours. Me, I didn't do that my freshman year, and I regret it, because if I went to office hours and just spoke to the professor, I probably would have been able to pass one of my classes that I had failed. Like, freshman year, y'all, don't make the mistakes I made. Freshman year, I did not care about school. It was not all the way me, because when it was my freshman year, it was around COVID. So yeah, everything was online, and I don't work well online, like doing online classes. I like to be in class, asking the teacher questions in real life, real time. Third topic, studying and assignments. So do your assignments. So don't go to that party before doing your assignments. I'm telling you. And if you have a test the next morning and you're going to a party the night before, don't do it, y'all. It's not smart, even though you have been studying for like weeks on end. But you just need that time to sleep before the test, so you could recall what you have learned, all the information you have memorized and studied. Do create a study schedule. A study schedule I would recommend is like twice a week, 2 times a week. It would be like Mondays or Wednesdays. If you have class Mondays or Wednesdays, I would say like you come home, you chill a little bit, you do your homework, and then you could study for like 45 minutes or 1 hour. Don't study every day. You don't have to study every day, because you're gonna feel like burnt out, and you're gonna feel like I don't want to study. All I'm doing is studying. I want to go out. It's important to have like a balance. If you it's important to have a balance in college. Study 3 times a week, and then on the weekends you're free. You know, you study, you did your assignments. Do your assignments the day you get them. Do not wait last minute, even though if the due date is like 3 weeks from now. Do it the day you do your assignment, the day you get it, because assignments really can pile up. I'm telling you, once they pile up, you're gonna feel like you don't want to do any of them because it's so overwhelming. So it's very important to do your assignments the day you get them. And then plus, once you have your assignments all done, like, you feel good, you feel like free. You can go out, you can chill at the house, you can chill at your dorm. Like, it just feels so good when you have everything done, when you have all your assignments completed. Study little by little, because if you have a big chapter you have to study, you don't want to cram the night before, cram the week before. Just study little by little each day. Starting, like, I would recommend start studying for like a big test 4 weeks in advance. Yes, 4 weeks in advance, because you never know what's gonna happen. So it's very important to just start early. And I would suggest using Quizlet. Quizlet is, everybody love Quizlet. Everybody and their mama use Quizlet. Quizlet is the bomb. Literally, you can find anything on Quizlet. You could use Quizlet for homework help. You can use Quizlet for flashcards. And I like to use, when I study, I like to use the Pomodoro method, which is studying in intervals. So, for example, if I'm gonna study for 2 hours, I would study for 25 minutes, and then once those 25 minutes are done, I would take a short break for 5 minutes. I would stretch my legs or play this game called what is it called again? Pizza. It's not called pizza, it's called something else, but yeah, it's the pizza game. It's a pizza game. Good pizza, great pizza. Yeah, I would just play a good pizza, great pizza within those 5 minutes, just to, like, you know, relax my mind for a little bit before going back into studying. Because when you study all at once, like for an hour straight, it's gonna be hard for your brain to retain the information. 4th topic, note taking. Don't write everything on the board. Do not do that. I know we love to do that in high school. I did that. Like, we wrote everything on the board. We did not care. But college, you don't have time for that. You don't have time to write everything on the board, because the professors, they be going by quick. They be going through the material quick. You still on the first sentence, and they already like switched the PowerPoint 2 times already to the last slide, and you still writing the first sentence on the first slide. You don't have time to be writing word from word off the board, every word. No, you do not. Do shorthand your notes. Like, write them in your own words. You don't have to write your notes word from word. And I would suggest writing what the professor is saying rather than what's on the board, because professors, usually what's important, what's going to be on the test, they emphasize it, and they spend a longer time explaining. Another great tip too for note taking: review the chapters before going to class, because it just prepares you. You're not seeing the material for the first time, and you're able to ask questions once you're like reviewing the chapter and it's something that doesn't make sense to you. You're able to ask questions during class. What really helped me was reviewing the chapter before class and writing some notes before class as well. So once I come to class, I would just ask the professor, hey, while I was writing my notes, I didn't understand that, and they're able to talk about it during class. So you're kind of like ahead of everybody, ahead of the game. So yeah, pro tip, definitely do that. Great tip to record your lectures. If you're zoning out like me, I be zoning out during lectures. I don't know. So when I know I'm gonna zone out, or like a class is very boring, I don't really like the class, I would just record the lecture, and then once I get back home, I would just write my notes based off the lecture I recorded. And be careful though, be slick with it. I like to organize my notes aesthetically, because I feel like it helps me to just stay motivated. When my notes are sloppy, I'm not gonna want to read it. So I make sure that my notes are nice and organized. But this year, I'm really gonna go to my office hours and get to know my professors outside of class and just like pick their brain a little bit, ask some questions related to the homework, related to the class, the subject, anything. Just get to know your professors, because if you're on your good side of, if you get on the good side of your professors, they're gonna know you as your name. You're gonna know you as Yasmin. They're not gonna know you by student 5233. Going to office hours could really save your grade, because you build that connection, you build that relationship with your professors. And if you got 79, they're gonna bump it up to 80, no questions asked. But if they didn't know you, they're gonna be like, it's staying at a 79. Fifth topic is events and parties. Don't go to every party, okay? Don't go to every party, because you don't want to have a bad rep, that you don't want to have a reputation going to all the parties and stuff like that, because it's important to be exclusive. It's important to not be everywhere. You don't want to be that girl that's in every party, everywhere. Like, you're going to be exclusive. To go to every event. That's how you meet people. Like, for example, go to like Club Rush, go to freshman, whatever freshman events that's happening on campus. Do go to all of them, because that's how you're gonna network. That's how you're gonna make your friends. You have a study schedule. Please, I'm telling you, you cannot go through college without studying. You can't wing it. This is not high school. High school, you could have got away with not studying for a test, but college is totally different. You really got to study for a test. You can't wing it, or you're gonna fail. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overstudy. You don't have to study every single day. Just create a study schedule and stick to it. For example, you have classes Mondays and Wednesdays. That could be your study days. Right after class, you can chill a little bit, do your homework, and then study. Or you can do on the weekends, in the morning before you go out with your friends, you can do like a study session for like an hour or so. Just study. I would say just study little by little. Don't cram. Like, really don't cram to your studying sessions, because you're really not gonna understand anything. You're not gonna retain any information. You really gotta break up studying, like the chunk. If you're like studying a really large chapter, like the chapter has a lot of information, it's best you break it up into parts. Do not cram the night before, all of that. No, just study little by little each time. Like, if you want to study every day, do like 30 minutes every day. Not even 30 minutes, that's like too little. Like 45 minutes to an hour every day. If you can't really commit to an hour, do 45 minutes. For the parties, ladies, it's very important for you guys to watch your surroundings, because some college parties can be messy and very dangerous. They can keep your eyes on your drink at all times, because somebody might slip something in your drink. It had happened so many times. So it's very important to stay safe in these college parties, especially being a woman. It's sad, but it's the truth. And join clubs, y'all, because you don't want to be done with college and then it's like, dang, like I didn't join no clubs. I was just focused on schools. I was just focused on my assignments, getting everything done. Yeah, of course, you can focus on your school assignments. You can focus on the academic, but universities and jobs are going to look at what else did you do. It's not all about like academics. Like, they want to see if you were involved in the community. They want to see what other skills you have. It's very important to join clubs. I didn't join clubs my freshman year, and I do regret that. But this year, I'll be joining clubs. I'm gonna get into like SGA, like student government. Sixth topic: boys and relationships. Don't go to college in a relationship. I'm so sorry. Do not go. I'm probably gonna get a lot of like backlash for this, but don't go to college with a boyfriend. Don't go to college in a relationship, because college is meant for you to go into it single. Because you're finding yourself, you're gonna be a new person. But yeah, don't go to college in a relationship. Go to college single. The boys are all the same. I used to be like, In high school, I used to be like, ooh, college boys. Eh.
Always
The worst. The worst, y'all. They are worst ladies, because you know why? They have the freedom, they have the audacity, and all niggas only need is a bed, and they good, and that's what you only have in college. Literally, like college, you be poor, all you have to your name is a bed. Maybe a car. And don't let these boys distract you from doing your schoolwork. Definitely keep your head in the books before you go see what Derek is doing. Make sure you do your assignment first before going to see Derek, or why I keep saying Derek? Who is Derek? Y'all don't mind me. I don't know. And drama. I forgot to put this on the list, but college has way more less drama than high school. Everybody mostly is there to like chill, catch up vibes, and not fail their classes. So it's not as much drama in high school. There's not much drama in college than there is high school, but there is drama in college, but not like petty drama like high school was. So yeah, like y'all, please don't let these boys distract you. Don't let these boys like take over you, because you went to school for like so much money. Like you paying all this money for your school, and to fail your classes over a boy?
Like, it's not that serious. Trust me, I know that.
Boy? And the last topic is keep your parents and God close. Cause going into college, oof, it's really like a war zone. There's so much temptation around you that could lead you to sin so much. Very important to keep God first. And I just realized when you keep God first, you just navigate through life more smoothly. He helps you with everything. So a lot of kids be like, I want to go to college to get away from my parents, but it's like they sacrifice so much for you, and for you to just like get up and leave, and never speak to them again, it's just crazy. But if you had a toxic family hold, I'm so sorry for that. But for the people that do love you and care for you, give them a call once in a while, like once a week or so, just to check up on them. Because college does get lonely. You'll get homesick. I don't care what nobody says. If you're going off to college, you'll get homesick. You're gonna be like, dang, like what I got for free at home, I'm paying for on campus, and you're gonna feel like, dang, like all those things that you took granted that your mom or your dad did for you. Yeah, you're gonna have to do all of that in college by yourself. Make it a priority to pray. Like before you go to class, pray, do a quick prayer. Thank you, God, for this day. Allow this day to go smoothly for me. And during your study sessions, what also could help you stay close to God is listen to gospel music during your study sessions. Invite God into your study sessions. Just invite God in everything you do. Like you worrying about a big test, just pray about it. For example, if you have a big test coming up and you're really stressed and worried about that, just give it all to God, give it into his hands. But do study though. I'm not saying just pray about it and don't study, because works without faith is dead. You gotta work and then also have the faith that it's gonna happen for you. You have to study. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the other videos in my back to school series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button so you don't miss a video. Bye.
I'm talking. I'm talking.